Well, hello friends, I'm Dave Shirley. Welcome to today's video. In today's video, I'm going to do a little training session on how I particularly create new blog posts for my business or anything that I want to write about. And we're just going to jump in there, and I'm going to give you some extra little goodies in there as we go along if we have time and I remember it in the video. First off, you want to go to your website. If you have a WordPress blog, you may have a free blog. In this case, I have a WordPress blog that I use that's my own. So I'm going to go up to the top. In this case, it's already there for me. I'm going to click New Post. If not, you have to start up from your back office or the back side into your panel back here. If this is where you log in and this comes up, well, then you would start on a new post. You'd go to Post and then New Post, and this would come up. So for your title, you have to name it. I'm going to start off and go ahead and put the body in here. Now, I like to do my stuff in Word, so I have Word already. I've already typed out what I want for my blog post, so I'm just going to highlight that and copy it, and then I'm going to go ahead and just paste it in there into the WordPress site. So here I'm going to go ahead and I've already got my title that I'm going to use. I'm going to copy that, paste it right up there into the post title, take the period off the end of it, and I'll probably change this to something else right here so it's not saying the same thing. So I'm going to change it to Finding Hot Business Builders. Okay, now when I do that, I'm going to go ahead and make that as a heading, so that'll make it black. Then it's, whatever your stuff says here is the body of your post. Now somewhere in this blog post, okay, I want to put my video. As you see, I have a link down here at the bottom, so we're going to go ahead and take care of this link. Now there's a couple different ways you can do this, but you want to highlight it, then you Control-C or right and copy that so you have it copied. Then you see the little thing that looks like a paper clip up here. This is your link button. You go ahead and click that. If your link doesn't come up, if you highlight it first, most of the time it'll come up. But we want this to open in a new window or tab. So I want to make sure I click Open in a new window and tab, and then I'll add the link. Now my link becomes blue. Now if I wanted to name this anything else, I could name this something else and just call this video. Okay, if I highlight video, okay, and go ahead and go up here and paste in that link, now video, the word video becomes a hot link, okay, and it would do the same as this link down here. Whichever way you want to do it is totally up to you. Now in here I want to add a video. It says in this video, you might consider it funny, whatever I said there. So I'm just going to put the video right in between there. Now I like to put some X's here on this page just as a placeholder, because I can only add the video from the text tab. So when I go to the text tab over here on the right, then I look for my X's as my placeholders, and I found them right there. Now what I have to do is I have to go find my YouTube video. Okay, well, I go to YouTube, I find the video that I want. If it's on YouTube, I go to the Share tab. You have 3 tabs down here, or 3 buttons. I go to the Share. One of them gives you the link. One of them gives you that embed code. When you click on embed, it already highlights it, so I just right click and copy that embed code. Okay, and then I'll go back over to my blog. So we'll go over here to the blog. There's my X's. I'll highlight my X's. Okay, and Control-V, or right click and paste, and boom, then I have that in there. So now it's going to put this in here in my WordPress blog. I want to go ahead and save this as a draft. That way I don't lose anything. When I save it, it's going to tell me in this thing some little SEO stuff, and I'll see what kind of rating I get here. Still don't have anything yet, so we got some work to do. So I want to look at this thing and see what else I can do to it. I want to spice it up a little bit, spruce it up. So I'm going to highlight a few things, maybe bold that. Okay, and let's see, what else do I want to do? Maybe I want to put something in italics, bold and italics. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Maybe bold something else, not too much. But then let's see, what else do we want to do? I've got this down here. I want to put my name on there. Okay, so I'm going to put Dave Shirley. Okay, I like to just put the HTTP of my blog. In this case, it's Robert. So I'm going to put that in there. Now that needs to be a link as well, so I want to highlight that, Control C, go back up to my paperclip. It's there already. Open a new window and go ahead and put that in there. Going to save it again. Okay, now what's my keyword in here? My keyword, let's see, how to find top performers for your business. So I can just say top performers for your business, or top performers, how to find top performers. So let's just see what we're going to use down here. It's going to be top performers. Okay, now it says we got a lot of those in there, and then in the meta description, now you see this, my title here has Robert Hollis on the end of it, and that sort of messes things up a little bit for this particular one. So I'm just going to go ahead and copy that again, the title up top. I'm going to go down here to the bottom one more time, and I'm going to paste that into SEO title. Okay, so now it's the same as right here. Okay, now you can make all those caps if you want to. We didn't do that, so we go back up to the top and we can make all these initial words, the first letter, caps. Okay, and just have to go through here and do that. It makes the video a little bit longer, but it's all part of the process of making a blog post. So we'll go through there and do that one more time. Now we want to copy that again. Alright, and we'll go back down here, paste this in here. Now what's our keyword is just top performers. So we're just going to copy top performers, and we're going to go back up here to where it says our permalink URL, and we're just going to paste top performers in there and click OK. So now that makes our URL. Save our draft one more time. So now let's go back down to the bottom and see what kind of SEO stuff we have on this particular post. We're still looking good. It doesn't have anything in the meta description, which is right here. So we're going to go up here and look and see what we want to put in there. And for this case, we'll pick something really quick. I don't know what we're going to put. We'll see how much of this we can get in there. Alright, go ahead and paste that in there. Now I have it's in the meta description as well, so I'm going to go ahead and save it one more time. It says my SEO check is good. Okay, so what now? It's really good. It's turned green. What else can we do here? Hot performers for your business. It's top performers. So we want to look at this. Top people lie. So let's change top people, okay, to be our keyword that we're using. So we're going to delete that and say performers. Okay, now we're going to highlight performers, top performers. We're going to link that as well, and we got to get our link back because we don't have our link anymore. So we're going to go down here, copy this link. Alright, go back up here to where we've seen top performers. Going to highlight that, go ahead and link it, open a new tab and add link, save our draft. Now this is going to look pretty bland, so maybe we want to do something else with this. We can put our picture in there, so we can add some media to it if your media is uploaded. So we click the add media button, then we'll look for a picture that we want to put in there. We'll go ahead and put my picture in there, click insert into post. It's going to put it, and it's going to mess our words up here. So if we click on the picture once, we can click align left, okay, and that'll bring it up there. And we can also resize this box if we want to make it not quite so big. So we want to keep playing with this until it fits where we want it. Okay, and that'll be okay. So we'll go ahead and hit save draft again. Do we want anything else in there? We might want another picture or two in there. We might not want to. We don't want to overdo it. But let's just see, for the case of doing this, let's put one right in here. Okay, so we're going to add media again, and we're going to click this banner that I've created about free mentoring, insert that into the post, and there we have it right into the post. We'll leave that pretty big. Click on it one time. Okay, we'll click less justify. That's going to make these words pop up over here on the side. Okay, and go ahead and click this link button again. We want to put our same referral link in there, open a new tab, and that means when people click this, okay, they click this picture, it's going to take them to our referral link, whatever we want to have on there. So now I have save draft again. Okay, now we're almost finished, and see what kind of keywords we want to put in. We need to see over here on the right what categories we want to put it in. You can put it in all of them, whichever ones you want. Okay, add a new category if you want to right here, tags. That's going to be our keyword. We want to make sure our keyword's in there, and so we're going to do that right now. What was our keyword? My phone was ringing there. I had to stop that. Control C. Put our tag in there for our keyword, and we can choose from the most used tags. So success in minutes. Dave Shirley. Let me stop my phone again. And let's see, where was we at now? Free mentoring course, whatever we want to have in there, we'll put in there. So we have our tags. We're going to go ahead and click Save Draft again. Okay, and now we're pretty much ready to do this. Now I don't want to post this anywhere else. I have a special deal on this blog. I don't want it to go to OnlyWire, so I want to make sure that that's unclicked, and it is. So now I'm going to click Publish, and I should publish that post, and we're going to check here in a second as soon as it gets through. Okay, now I'm going to go up here to the left and click right here where this becomes highlighted, and click on View Site. Okay, and boom, there I have my post on my blog. If they click on the blue word there, it'll take them to the link. Okay, if they click on the picture, it'll take them to the link. They can watch the video. They have a link at the bottom, and this link as well. Now if I wanted to pin this, let's just say I wanted to pin something, maybe this picture, could pin it to Pinterest if I wanted to, and it's going to ask me where I want to pin it, let's see, or what I want to pin rather. So maybe just look and see. I want to pin, let's pin this one. Okay, so we select the board, and let's see where we're going to put it. Home business, why not? We'll just leave that. We'll take that off there. Okay, we don't want to post it to Facebook or Twitter, but you can. We're going to go ahead and pin that. So now it's pinned on Pinterest, right? So now what we can do is we go back to this post here, and just click on the title of that post, and it's going to bring it right up here for our blog. So we want to copy that URL. Okay, now we want to go over here to Pinterest. If I have Pinterest open, okay, we need to refresh this. Then we need to look for that pin that we just pinned. So we need to look for home business, and there's home business. So we'll go ahead and click on that. There's our pin right there that we put. So we pin this. Now when we get this here, we want to click on the little pencil up in the top right hand corner, and we want to change the source to that blog post link that we actually created. You can change this, all this stuff. I don't want to do it right now because it takes time. And we click Save Changes. Now what's that going to do for us? That means that when someone clicks on this picture, okay, they open it up and they click on this picture, it's going to take them to our blog post. So we've linked a picture on Pinterest to our blog post. Now we can also do the same thing in reverse if we wanted to. If we went to Edit Post, okay, now we have this picture on maybe my picture here. I can take my picture, okay, I can go back to Pinterest, and I can find my link, okay, to my Pinterest site, which would be right here by clicking on my name, and this would be my link to my Pinterest board. I can copy that, okay, go back to my blog post, click on my picture, and click on the link button again, and I can click that and paste that in there, open a new tab, and update. Now I want to update my post, so I'll go over to the right, click update my post. Okay, now let's go look back again at our blog site again. So we're going to go back to visit site. Once that comes up, there's our site. Now I've changed this so when they click on my picture, it takes them to Pinterest. So now I've kind of double linked. I've linked my post to Pinterest by this picture I posted, and I've linked another picture on my blog back to Pinterest. So I'm sort of going back and forth between that, and with some double linking there. Well, friends, I'm Dave Shirley. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I went through it pretty quick, but that's how basically, okay, there's more that you can do to fine-tune things, but quickly, how I would go about creating a pretty good blog post for my blog and linking that, in this case, to Pinterest. Once again, Dave Shirley, I hope you enjoy the video.